Hypothermic or cold spot at the base of the neck is actually an indication that the immune system is being chronically activated or depleted, that it's under functioning. So that's an important indicator that the immune system needs support. And we see dental, we see carotid artery, so we can tell you that you probably need to go for a carotid ultrasound because there could be plaquing going on if there's inflammation in the carotid that shouldn't be there. This tooth infection is a critical thing to know, that we can see tooth infections. She had a really extreme tooth infection here. She didn't know she had. You see how much more is going on this side. So that tooth infection is actually affecting her thyroid and her carotid artery. So what most people don't know is that 95 to 90% of women diagnosed with breast cancer had a tooth infection she didn't know she had or was neglecting. 95 to 90% correlation. So this person had a tooth infection, it cracked a crown, it infected that tooth and the tooth next to it, and had skin cancer on the same side as that infection that literally took us on. So you can see that tooth infections are really important to see early. 99% of root canals fail, but you can't feel it because the root's gone. They've taken it out, so you have no warning system. He couldn't feel that infection, and it was on the same side as the cancer. So you can see that there's a correlation that's very deadly. People are still dying of tooth infections, and they don't know it because that's not what's on the death certificate. What's on the death certificate is what the tooth infection caused. And you know, and all these root canals that are failing, that people don't know are failing. And they're walking around with infection, very deadly, dangerous infection, because those mostly spirochetes, the bacteria in your mouth, does not belong in your bloodstream. That's what can cause cancer.
And it overwhelms your immune system.
Completely overwhelms your immune system. So when something really, the big guy comes along like cancer, then the immune system doesn't have the resources to fight both. So
That's a big thing that we talk about a lot with prevention, you know, and kind of knowing the connections and how your immune system works.
Exactly. So this is all about visualizing what your body can't feel. Like what I said earlier, 90% of the human nervous system is functional, not sensory. So we can't feel 90% of what's going on. So only 10% of the time is pain our first indicator. You know, 90% of the time it's our last. So you don't want to wait until you can feel something or until you have a symptom of some kind. So thermography empowers us by knowing more about our health way before it becomes disease or cancer, empowering us with this visual map of what's going on in our bodies that we may not have known was going on, and can still head things off of the past, you know, nip them in the bud, as they say.